Alright guys, welcome back, and in this video we will be learning about namespaces. So we already are familiar with one namespace, namely std. And for example, when I do cout and I write what is going on, cout is located in the namespace std, because if I build and run this, you see that it works. However, if I remove using namespace std, you should remember this from early videos. You see, it doesn't work anymore. So I need to do like this, std bam bam, and it starts working again. So this is why you know that std is a namespace, because you need to do like this, or you need to do using namespace std. But let's do like this now. Let's do like this for now. And so namespaces are useful whenever you have a lot of functions and they kind of have their the same names. So let's define our own namespace, and we have awesome namespace like this, and we can define it here. And let's create a function called greetings here, void. And you remember that namespaces, we kind of discussed them very briefly in the first videos. They're kind of like boxes where you can put methods, basically. You can put different functionality. So let's see, cout, let's do like this, std cout, and write greetings from awesome namespace. So now we have this little function inside the namespace awesome namespace. What I can do now is that I can call this from our main method like this. So you see, awesome namespace greetings. Let's see what happens. And you see greetings from awesome namespace. So as you can see, it actually works. We're able to put this function inside the namespace. But now let's imagine you have another namespace called amazing namespace, and here you have the same greetings function. You have a function that is called exactly the same. Well, you are allowed to do so, because now this thing just lives in another namespace. So you can build and run. Let's see. Oh, I forgot. Endl is actually also in std. Build and run. And as you can see, we have greetings from awesome namespace and greetings from amazing namespace. Now things can become weird, because you remember that we could do like this. We could do using namespace, like for example, let's try here if this will work. Using namespace amazing namespace. So by doing that, we can now remove this little thing right here, just like we did with using namespace std. You remember? And now this works. However, you see, it kind of becomes weird when we're using both amazing namespace and we're using awesome namespace, because they both have a function called the same. And now when we don't have to specify the namespace anymore, it becomes confusing. You see, the call overloaded greetings is ambiguous. So whenever you have the two namespaces with the same kind of functions, just don't use this using namespace. Just call them as they are like this. And namespaces are wonderful if you want to encapsulate functionality in basically a box, and you basically have this little box with all your functions. It is in a namespace, and then you have another namespace with another functionality, and you can kind of separate logic, separate functions. And the good thing is that if it is the case that two functions are called the same, it doesn't matter, because they are located in different namespaces. So think of this as ways to basically box out different functionality and separate different functionality in an easy way. So guys, I hope you understand namespaces. You will be doing namespaces later on EOS, and see you in the next video, guys.